Hey everyone, this is day 2 of making my batch of venison bacon. Right now we have it in the smoker. Yesterday we ground everything, we put it in the pans, let it sit overnight, and then today I put it in the smokers. I dumped it out of the pans onto the racks, and we have it in the smoker now. Remember, I've said before, this is a 3-day ordeal. It takes me 3 days between grinding it and putting it in the packet or into the trays, smoking it for a whole day, and then the third day is slicing and then packaging it. So it's a big commitment when you start making venison bacon. So I'll just tell you a little bit about my smoker. We'll take a peek inside at the meat. It's looking tasty already, and I'll kind of explain my process of exactly how I do this. Last year I kind of skipped through this a little bit, didn't explain it all, but hopefully with these 2 videos and from last year's video, this will all make sense so anybody can do this at their home too. So what I have here, it's an old refrigerator. It's a porcelain one, and I've put an electric oven elements in it. This is what makes my heat. So right up here I have one probe. This probe goes into the side right here, and that reads my temperature inside my smoker. So right now I'm at 165. And for the first few hours I don't like to go much hotter than 165 because you don't want to actually melt the fat. You want to set everything, and then I'll slowly start increasing that temperature up to get my meat at a finished temperature of around 155-ish, right around that area. And then, so once it's done, it's actually fully cooked. You could actually take it out of the package and eat it straight up without even putting it on the oven or cooking it, frying it at all. And when we do cook it, a real light fry. You don't want to overcook it at all because it is still a fairly lean meat. Even though I put all that pork trim in it, it's still a fairly lean meat. So you can see right now our internal temperature is at 162. I control it with these knobs right up here. I have 2 elements in there, and I can just kind of adjust those to adjust my temperature. And right now my meat is running at 94 degrees. So I have another probe in one of the loaves, and that's why I keep track of the temperature of the meat inside. I have another, just a mechanical gauge on the side here. My mechanical gauge is saying about 160-ish, or I'm sorry, it's 145-ish. But I've never trusted that one. That was my first gauge I put in this thing when I first built it, and I figured out shortly afterwards that thing was not actually reading the right temperature. But I've just left it. It's a conversation piece on there anyway, so I'll take a look inside. And this is where I produced the smoke at, is right here. It's an old fish house wood stove of an old fish house. This thing is really old, but it works great. I put these pellet tubes in here, and I'll show you one without no pellets in here. This is what I run in there, is these tubes. They're made out of stainless steel, and I fill them with wood pellets, and that's what I burn in there to produce my smoke. And you can use them in grills or whatever, but as you can see in here, look at that nice smoke coming out of there. I got 2 tubes in there, and I can usually get about 6 hours of smoking time with the 2 tubes in there. So that smoke just comes right through that, up that pipe, and comes right inside of the smoker, and it really works out great. So let's take a look inside here now. You can see that element down here is glowing pretty good right now. It's requiring some heat. You can see where the smoke's coming in. And I always keep a pan. It's empty right now. Like if I'm doing ribs and stuff, I'll put some liquid in there, but that's just to catch any grease so it doesn't end up onto that burner element down there. Don't want to have a risk of a fire, so that pan catches any grease that may drip down. But look at how these things are looking. Oh, look at the color, and they're just getting a little bit of sweat on them, which is just fine. And periodically what I'll do is I'll take and pull these racks out. I'll take the bottom one, move it down, then move all these down. I'll take that bottom one, then move it all the way back up to the top. And every hour or so I'll come in here, and I'll keep rotating. That way I get a good even heat in here. Everything, but oh, look at how good them things are looking. I can't wait till these things are done and sliced up in a pan. Oh, that is going to be good. But there it is. I have 8 loaves in there, 32 pounds, and I'll get them done today, and I'll let them sit overnight in the fridge again, get them firmed up real nice, and then I will slice them tomorrow and package them. But I probably won't go through that part because the video I did last year, I already had that part on there. So what I wanted to do was a couple parts in the middle of the beginning process of it, so you guys could kind of get a handle on exactly what I do. But here, I'll slide one of these out. Just look at the color in there. God, they look so good. And I'm using hickory right now. I mean, you could use oak. You can use any flavor wood you want, but I primarily do my bacon with just hickory. So that's what they look like after they come out of them plastic trays. And I put them in the smoker. And these got quite a few hours in there yet, so thanks for watching the video. That's we got a few more hours of working on this. We're gonna go make our summer sausage, so I'll do another video of doing the summer sausage too. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subs, guys. I made it over that 1,000 mark. That was a good achievement for me, so thanks a lot, guys.